Okay, we are going to be showing you how to use Autodesk Maya to create the wind effect. For the purpose of this project, I plan on using a flag as a demonstration of how the wind effect works. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off here in Maya, and I have the grid turned off. To turn the grid off, go to Display, Grid. Now we're in the poly modeling section right here. And we're just going to create a plane. And we're going to use first the R button so we can stretch this flag out and create a flag here. Flag shape. And the next button I'm going to push is E so I can start rotating this to where I want it to be. So we have a flag shape. About right here should be fine. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to push the T button so I can create subdivisions for this flag. So I'm going to create, for the purpose of this, about 45 width and 45 height. Now, we have a flag here, a shape, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into rendering, then I'm going to select a Lambert. Now for this, let's make this a blue flag and select. So now we have a blue flag. It really doesn't do anything. So what we want to do first, or the next step, is we go to Effects and we select the plane, and we're going to create an in cloth. So create in cloth. Now we're going to go to presets and we're going to select silk. Select. Now, in order to get a flag to blow in the wind, the first thing we need is Field Solver's gravity. So we're going to add gravity to this. It's set at a magnitude of 9.8, which is like Earth gravity. Now I'm going to push play so we can see how gravity affects this flag. As you can see, it's just dropping off the screen. So go back to the start here, zoom out, play, just drops. So we know gravity is working correctly on our flag. Now, in order to get it not to fall off the screen, I'm going to select the plane again, and we're going to right click on it and vertex. We're going to select all the vertex from one side. So holding down shift, you make sure that all these little red dots turn yellow. And it looks like we have all of this one side selected. We're going to go to In Constraint and click Transform. Now when we push play, we're going to notice that the flag just falls down. So gravity is now working on this in cloth to kind of make it like a flag that would be blowing in the wind without wind. But the purpose of this video is to show wind. So we're going to go into Fields and Solvers, and we're going to put air. Now, we have, to affect how air affects this object, I'm going to go to Nucleus over here on my outliner, and I'm going to set my wind speed to about 30, and let's push play to see how this works. And as we see, we have a flag that is blowing, or should be blowing in the wind. Let's start this back over. Make sure the wind speed is set at 30. And play. So yeah, now we have a flag that's blowing in the wind. Now, the next thing we want to do is start affecting the wind direction. So we're going to go back, start of the time frame, and I'm going to put this is the X, Y, and Z, so I'm going to put my Z axis at 2, and let's see how this affects the flag. As we can see, it's starting to blow in a certain direction, and that's not necessarily the direction what we want it blowing in. So let's stop, go back to the start, and let's put a -2 here, and see how it affects the flag now. See, now we have the flag kind of flowing like it's on the screen without it being blown in the wrong direction. Now, some of the fun things to do is we can always put the wind noise up so the flag shows more movement. We can even, if we want to say, let's pretend the flag is in a hurricane. So let's set this to 50 here. Let's see what this does. Well, maybe we want just noise, but we want the wind speed up. So obviously the higher the speed, the more it looks like it's in a storm now. Or we can just have it more like a calm day. But gravity is always going to be affecting the flag. So you do want some wind speed. I would say your sweet spot is between 30. Probably you're okay at 25 or so. And that is a brief example of showing wind on a flag using Autodesk Maya. Thank you.